I am a survivor of genocide and torture. 215 children's remains were found in a mass grave last month on May 27th, 2021, at the Kamloops Indian Residential School in Canada. There were 500 Indian residential schools across the United States, most of which were in Oklahoma. It is speculated that 20,000 children lost their lives while attending these schools across the United States and Canada. But due to most deaths being undocumented, the true number remains unknown. Native children for more than 100 years were forcibly taken to attend these government and church-run residential schools. Our families were forced and coerced through means of starvation, imprisonment, and even death if they did not comply. This was U.S. policy during the time, kill an Indian, save the man, or kill an Indian, save the child. Might sound familiar to you. I am a survivor of genocide and torture. At 7 years of age, I was placed in an Indian residential school. My mother had been taken and had been placed in these schools as a child too. This is intergenerational. While in attendance, I was stripped, I was beaten, my hair was cut against my will. I was used and I was taken advantage of. Food was withheld. I was punished for speaking my language. I was punished for existing. I was tortured. It is no surprise to me that we're now finding mismatched bodies found in these sites to reported deaths. For example, at Kamloops Indian Residential School, 51 deaths have been reported, not matching the 215 children's bodies that were most recently found. My daughter and I have started a GoFundMe. This GoFundMe is to help supplement operating costs for myself and for my daughter to physically go to and with the owner's permission to search the grounds of Indian residential school sites with GPR or ground penetrating radar. My daughter is in the training process and will be completed at the end of July. To purchase our own radar instrument, it'll be $25,000. We're also looking for help in purchasing a reliable utility van to transport the machine. Any additional funds will be used for operating costs to help us get the job done. We want to take you along and report the findings as we go. This is personal, and we want to uncover the truth. It's time to stop waiting around for someone to come and look. It's time to stop waiting around for the government to get involved. It's time to stand up and take action. It's time to be a part of the change for the truth, to our ancestors, and to our future generations. It's time to uncover our wounds and let them heal. We are here and we are proud of who we are. We will not lay down and let our people's deaths be unheard, silenced, or quieted anymore. As a survivor of the U.S. Indian residential school system, I know the physical, the mental, the spiritual, and the emotional abuse that children live through on a daily basis. I know the struggles that I've endured being presented into the world where that's not normal. I know the nagging tug in the back of my mind and what happened to me. And I want to bring some sort of justice to this blatant human rights violation done unto the indigenous people of these lands by the United States and Canadian governments. We have to speak for the children who were there with me, right in my shoes, but did not have a chance to walk away. Help us find our brothers and our sisters who never got a chance to come home. If you're interested in helping but cannot do so financially, please visit me on TikTok and YouTube. Listen and share with your people. Any support is greatly appreciated. I want people to know what really happened to us. I want the U.S. history to be transparent and clear about what happened to our people. I don't ever want to ask another American Have you heard of the Indian residential school system and get a no? What's that? We should all know our true history, not some revisionist version of it. Many of us are grieving right now, grieving for ourselves, grieving for our elderly. We're grieving for the children and the families that suffer unimaginable loss. We're grieving, but we want to take that energy and do something, make a change. I'm a victim of genocide. And it's time to unwrap those wounds and begin to heal the best we can. Okay. Now I need to wipe my nose. As long as you're crying with me and not for me. Please tag whoever you believe will help this cause when sharing. Paris Hilton has recently spoken out about her experience in a residential school and may be a good ally in this journey. So please tag her. We need media coverage right now to get this done, to get help, funding for this and for awareness, because the typical news is not going to do it for us. Please help us bring the truth forward. Thank you for your support. Brought Plenty and Needlepack.